the follow-up on something from last week, you guys mentioned the CanMNT's national team. They lost 4-0 to the Netherlands, but they did draw 0-0 against the back-to-back World Cup finalists, France. How do you kind of reflect on the last week, I guess, as you get closer to Copa America?
It's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
A roller coaster. I think I think for me, probably slightly better than I expected. I'd say 3 out of 4 halves they played were quite impressive. The wheels fully fell off in the second half against the Netherlands, who obviously figured it out and figured out that if you hit the ball over the top of that very high back line, you're probably going to score a few goals. And they certainly did. But I think the thing that impressed me most was the adjustment from the Netherlands to France. Jesse Marsch obviously identified things that were issues against the Netherlands. He also, kind of explained that they are very different opponents. The Dutch with their man marking and the French, with their kind of a little bit of a different style. Obviously, looking to, they've got so much talent in attack, and even with Kylian Mbappe not starting. I mean, I certainly felt intense fear when he did come on the pitch, and on a couple of occasions when the ball came to him in transition. But a much more patient game from Canada against France. I think a lot more well organized. The center back pairing between Derek Cornelius and Moise Bombito, it continues to look like it is going to be the option, I think, for them at the Copa America. And I think overall, if you hold the second best national team scoreless on their home pitch, I don't think there's a lot you can complain about there, right, Mitchell?
No, and obviously they're going into a match against the best current national team in terms of World Cup winners, and I believe the FIFA rankings as well in Argentina. But yeah, you do like the adjustment between the two games because obviously they're going into a tournament competition in the Copa America where those adjustments from match to match are so critical. And even if you go out and Argentina kind of blow you out a little bit, which is still very much a possibility.
Oh yeah,
the ability to adapt between that game to the next and to kind of mentally reset, and again against a tremendous French side, to be able to turn out and have such a good performance is huge. And like we said, going into this, we were watching some individuals to see what they could do. Ismail Kone, get that guy out of Watford like yesterday.
dude.
This guy should be playing in a top 5 league at minimum, I think. And the rumors are starting to suggest that top 5 league clubs are interested in him. As we mentioned, Derek Cornelius, player who's been in kind of the rumor mill as well, excellent as well. And I think he has another move in him, especially after what he showed in these matches. So really good to see some of those guys prove that they are of the level. And, again, a draw against France, like, you have to be incredibly pleased with that. That's a huge result. And again, the performance to back it up, which is even more important for this team at this stage. That's a big confidence boost going into this Copa America tournament for Canada after what was a pretty humbling way to start the window.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a draw against France is easily the best result this team has had since at least World Cup qualifying.
Yeah,
beating the U.S. and Mexico, arguably a more impressive result even than those. It is a friendly though, but yeah, as you said, kind of roll on Copa America now. They've got apparently a couple days off before they reconvene with Jesse Marsch. I know he's got probably a couple of squad selection decisions to make, but it's good to see. They've only been working together for about a week now under a new coach with a very different kind of system to what they're playing under Biello and under Herdman. So, interesting to see how quickly that can come together. Certainly not a lot of margin for error or experimentation when the first 3 games of his tenure are against 3 of the best teams in the world, including the best team in the world. So, trial by fire. But
one point on that. One quick point on that. I love that he rolled out the same 11 again, because I do think that's Canada's best 11 at this point. And, even after such a disappointing game, and again, maybe it wasn't their best 11 once they kind of started shipping goals against the Netherlands when some players came on. But yeah, just to have the confidence to stick with this group, be like, this is my group. I think this is our best group. I'm going to try it again. I'm not going to have one game, dissuade that. I thought that was a strong statement and good coaching from Jesse Marsch.
Yeah, and okay, it was the same 10 because the one change
Right,
in
the
11,
goalkeeper,
I
yes.
think is actually very
Yes, and
important.
very deserving. Yeah,
Very
sorry.
important to mention. Max Kripo was incredible
Yeah.
against France, and
Yeah.
I think very, very much showed. I mean, Dane Sinclair was also pretty good against the Netherlands, especially in the first half with some very big saves. But I think Kripo pretty clearly made his claim to be the starter for this team. So it's on to Copa America now. Maybe they get rolled. maybe it doesn't go well at all. Argentina, Peru, and Chile. Certainly possible that they don't play that badly and still don't end up with a point. But I think for me, at the end of the day, this is all about 2026. And when they play in that World Cup, they will no longer be able to say that they haven't had chances to play against some of the best in the world. They will very much have that experience, including at a major tournament against the likes of Argentina and Chile and Peru. So I think that is, to me, what this is all about, and very, very important for this team as they kind of enter this next phase in their evolution. Benedict, is there anything else that we wanted to get to on stoppage time here?
Yeah, just very quickly for a couple of CPL questions. Have you guys seen the ratings that L'Equipe put out for this game? They're notoriously hard rankers, like raters. I mean, but
L'Equipe,
Derek Cornelius 5, Stephanie Eustachio 5,
Brother.
Moses Bumpito 6, Kone 6. Like those are way too low, right? Like
that seems like a wounded. I don't know, but how.
Yeah, what were the French
players?
rankings?
Yeah, were their French players rated higher?
French ones are pretty bad too. Like Giroud 3, Griezmann 4, Camavinga 4, Saliba 7, which is tied for the highest with Max Kripo.
What? Saliba tried to kill Tejan Buchanan.
Tejan Buchanan 5 as well. It seems pretty low for me, but I don't know. It seems a little French bias there, I think.
What was Kripo? Did you say
7? He's tied with Saliba for the highest.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. I mean,
we're talking about it.
That's
what they want.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, they've managed to make us discuss a French newspaper on the CPL newsroom presented by Volkswagen, which is certainly the goal and what they are aiming for.